Have you ever wondered why, even after dieting and exercising, that stubborn belly fat just won't go away? The answer lies in something almost no one talks about. There are different types of belly fat, and each one requires a completely different approach. Treating them all the same is a common mistake, and incredibly frustrating. For a long time I fell into that trap. I thought cutting carbs and doing crunches every day would fix it. Then came the magic teas, the shrink in 7 days promises, the intense workouts, but nothing truly worked. It was only when I discovered my specific belly type that everything started to make sense, and results came fast. You might be dealing with visceral fat caused by stress, fluid retention linked to liver overload, or even hormonal fat more common in women. And here's the concerning part. Some of these signs point to serious internal imbalances that go far beyond appearance. Correctly identifying your belly type is the first step to transforming your body and your health. If this sounds familiar, maybe it's time to stop trying random solutions and start acting smart. In this video, I'll show you how to recognize each belly type and the ideal path to deal with it. And by the end, if it feels right for you, I'll share a special guide we developed just for this challenge, with access available for a limited time. But first, let's go straight to what matters most. What's really behind your belly? First up, the sagging belly, the most common type of abdominal fat that people struggle with, especially as they get older or experience more stress in their lives. This belly hangs down, is soft to the touch, and often folds over your belt or waistband, making clothes feel tighter and less comfortable. But it's not just about appearance or a few extra pounds. This is visceral fat, the kind that wraps itself around your internal organs, deep inside your abdomen. The main culprits behind this stubborn belly fat? Two powerful hormones, high insulin and high cortisol. Insulin spikes every time you eat a meal loaded with refined carbs and sugar. Think pastries, white bread, sweetened drinks, and even some breakfast cereals. Over time, your cells become less responsive to insulin, a condition called insulin resistance. To compensate, your body pumps out even more insulin, creating a vicious cycle. Excess insulin acts like a fat storage signal, telling your body to stash away more fat, especially right around your midsection, where it's hardest to lose. Then there's cortisol, your body's main stress hormone. When you're under constant pressure, whether from work, family, or life's daily challenges, cortisol levels stay high. Chronic stress, poor sleep, and constant worry all keep cortisol elevated, which not only makes you feel tired and anxious, but also encourages your body to store even more belly fat. When high cortisol and high insulin team up, they create the perfect storm for a sagging belly that just won't budge, no matter how hard you try. This type of fat is especially dangerous. It's not just sitting there, it releases inflammatory chemicals that can raise your risk for diabetes, heart disease, stroke, and even certain cancers. So, what's the solution? You need to lower both insulin and cortisol to tackle the root of the problem, not just the symptoms. Start with your diet. Cut out refined carbs and sugar as much as possible. Swap out white bread, pasta, and sweets for whole, nutrient-dense foods. A low-carb or ketogenic diet can help reset your insulin response, making it easier for your body to burn fat instead of storing it. Replace those carbs with healthy fats, avocado, olive oil, nuts, and include moderate amounts of protein to keep you full and satisfied. For cortisol, managing stress is just as important. Try meditation, deep breathing, or journaling before bed to help your mind unwind. Prioritize sleep. Aim for 7 to 9 hours each night. Quality rest helps regulate both insulin and cortisol, giving your body a chance to recover. Gentle exercise like walking, yoga, or meditation can lower stress hormones and support your body's natural fat-burning processes. Remember, you can't out-exercise a bad diet. Crunches and endless cardio won't fix a hormonal imbalance. Addressing the root cause is key. Focus on real, whole foods, non-starchy vegetables, healthy fats, and quality protein sources like eggs, fish, and lean meats. Reduce your exposure to stress whenever possible, and make time for relaxation, whether it's reading, listening to music, or simply enjoying a quiet moment. When you address both insulin and cortisol, your body can finally shift from fat-storing mode to fat-burning mode, making real progress possible. You'll not only look better, but you'll also lower your risk for serious health issues and feel more energetic and confident. If you've struggled with belly fat for years, it's not your fault. Most mainstream advice ignores the hormonal root of the problem. Fix your diet, manage your stress, and watch as your belly starts to shrink and your health improves. It's about working with your hormones, not against them. Small, consistent changes add up over time. Prioritize sleep, eat real food, and move your body gently. These are the foundations of lasting change. Lowering insulin and cortisol is the key to transforming your belly and your overall health and well-being. Start today, cut the sugar, manage your stress, and you'll start to see real sustainable change in your body and your life. Your health is worth every effort you make. You deserve to feel your best, inside and out. Remember, the right strategy makes all the difference. Track your progress and celebrate every small victory. Identify your belly type, address the underlying cause, and take control of your health journey. The sagging belly is reversible if you target the real problem and stay consistent with your new habits. Don't settle for generic advice. Use what you know now to make a meaningful change that lasts. Your journey to a healthier belly and a healthier you starts right here, right now. Let's move on to the next type. Ready to keep going? Next, let's talk about the protruding belly, a hard, round belly that sticks out like a basketball. This isn't your typical belly fat or bloating from a big meal. Instead, it's a very specific sign that something serious could be happening inside your body, especially with your liver. If you notice your abdomen becoming firm, swollen, and rounded, it's time to pay close attention. This isn't fat, it's actually fluid called ascites that builds up in your abdomen. Ascites is a red flag for significant liver trouble, and it's not something you can just ignore or hope will go away on its own. When the liver is damaged, it can't make enough of a crucial protein called albumin. Without enough albumin, fluid leaks out of your blood vessels and collects in your abdomen, causing that hard, distended belly. This is your body's way of signaling that your liver is struggling to do its job. If your belly is hard, round, and seems to have grown quickly, especially if you also notice yellowing of your skin or eyes or swelling in your legs, don't wait. These are classic warning signs of advanced liver disease, and you should see a doctor immediately. The main causes of this condition are chronic alcohol abuse and non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, or NAFLD. NAFLD is often triggered by a high-sugar, high-carb diet, and it's becoming more common every year. Over time, NAFLD can silently progress to cirrhosis, which is scarring of the liver, and eventually lead to ascites. This process can take years, but once fluid starts to build up, the situation is urgent. Other causes of ascites include chronic hepatitis infections, autoimmune diseases that attack the liver, and even certain genetic conditions. No matter the cause, the result is the same. Your liver is in distress. Medical attention is absolutely non-negotiable for this type of belly swelling. Ignoring it can lead to life-threatening complications, so don't delay. To support your liver, eliminate alcohol completely and drastically cut back on sugar and processed carbs. These steps are essential for giving your liver a fighting chance to recover. Focus on a very low-carb diet and load up on cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, kale, and Brussels sprouts. These foods are packed with compounds that help your liver detoxify and heal. You might also consider nutrients like tocotrienols, a potent form of vitamin E, milk thistle, and choline, which is found in egg yolks. These can support liver health, but always consult your doctor before starting any new supplement. Don't confuse this with normal weight gain or bloating. A hard, rapidly growing belly is a medical emergency, not just a cosmetic issue. If you notice these symptoms in yourself or someone you care about, pause this video right now and call your healthcare provider. Early intervention can save lives. Your liver is absolutely vital to your overall health, so take these warning signs seriously and act quickly if you notice them. Prevention is always better than cure. Avoid toxins, eat real whole foods, and make supporting your liver a daily habit. Now let's move to the final belly type. Onward. Finally, let's talk about the lower pooch, a soft, persistent bulge just below your navel. It's incredibly common among women, and if you've struggled to lose it, you're definitely not alone. This area can be especially stubborn, often resisting even the most dedicated exercise routines and strict diets. But there's a reason for that, and it goes deeper than just calories in versus calories out. The culprit here is subcutaneous fat, which sits just under the skin. For many women, this fat is heavily influenced by hormones, specifically estrogen. When estrogen levels are high compared to progesterone, a state called estrogen dominance, your body is more likely to store fat in the lower belly. But it's not just your own hormones at play. Modern life bombards us with xenoestrogens, chemicals that mimic estrogen in the body. These are found in plastics, pesticides, many cosmetics, and even in some foods like soy products. They sneak into your system and disrupt your natural hormonal balance, making it even harder to lose that lower belly fat. On top of that, commercial meat and dairy often contain added hormones, which can further tip the scales toward estrogen dominance. Even if you're eating healthy, these hidden hormones can sabotage your progress. Your liver is your body's main detox organ, responsible for clearing out excess estrogen. But if your liver is sluggish, maybe from processed foods, alcohol, or just being overworked, it can't do its job efficiently. This means more estrogen stays in your system and more fat gets stored. That's why endless crunches and ab workouts won't solve the problem. The real solution is to restore hormonal balance and support your body's natural detoxification processes. Start by reducing your exposure to xenoestrogens. Avoid soy-based foods, use glass or stainless steel containers instead of plastic, choose organic produce whenever possible, and opt for hormone-free meat and dairy. These small changes can make a big difference over time. Also, switch to natural, paraben-free personal care products. Many conventional lotions, shampoos, and cosmetics contain hormone-disrupting chemicals that can add to your body's estrogen load. Next, load up on cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, kale, and cauliflower. These veggies are rich in a compound called DIM, which helps your body process and eliminate excess estrogen. Try to include them in your meals several times a week for the best effect. If you find it hard to get enough from food alone, DIM supplements are available and can be a helpful addition to your routine. Just check with your healthcare provider first. Support your liver by cutting back on sugar and refined carbs, which can bog down its function. Consider adding liver-supporting supplements like milk thistle and choline, which help your liver process hormones more efficiently. Boost your intake of omega-3s from fatty fish, flax seeds, and walnuts. These healthy fats help fight inflammation and support hormone balance, making it easier for your body to let go of stubborn fat. At the same time, avoid excess omega-6s from vegetable oils like corn, soybean, and sunflower oil, which can promote inflammation and disrupt hormonal health. Don't forget fiber. Add more psyllium, chia seeds, and a variety of vegetables to your diet. Fiber binds to excess estrogen in your digestive tract and helps your body eliminate it naturally. Regular bowel movements are essential for detoxification. Staying hydrated and eating enough fiber keeps things moving so your body can get rid of what it doesn't need. Tackling the lower pooch isn't about spot-reducing fat, it's about a holistic approach. Reducing estrogen exposure, eating hormone-balancing foods, supporting your liver, and getting enough fiber and healthy fats. It's a lifestyle shift, not a quick fix. This type of fat is stubborn, but with the right strategy, you can shrink it by addressing the real, underlying cause, your hormones. So focus on your environment, your food choices, and especially your liver health. Every small change adds up, and over time, you'll notice real results. Remember, don't just work harder, work smarter. Take a targeted, informed approach to your health and you'll see the difference. Your hormones truly hold the key to transforming your body. Identify the root causes, address them with intention, and watch your health and your confidence transform. Let's wrap up. A belly isn't just a belly. Its shape reveals your body's hormonal story. Sagging, protruding, or lower pooch. Each needs a different solution. Identify your type, then use targeted strategies for real results. Work with your body, not against it, and take control of your health. I've created a step-by-step eating plan to help you get started. Find it in the playlist and description below. Figure out your belly type, choose your path, and start your transformation. Thanks for watching.